Alright, hello everyone, my name is Erga. I'm actually born in Jakarta, but I've been here in Singapore since I was 4 years old. Actually, everything started when my mom enrolled me into this coding class. I wasn't a huge fan of it, but eventually I actually enrolled into a electronics engineering course. And from then, I worked at a robotics company, and this robotics company actually focuses on educational robotics. My position there was creating the curriculum and also answering some clients and other stuff like that. Alright, for robotics, actually, the first time it sparked my interest was when I watched Robot Wars on television. I thought it was super cool because different groups of people were making their own robots at home and they were battling in this really cool arena. And what I realized was I didn't have to be a tech-savvy individual or like a college degree graduate or PhD or anything like that. I could just be a regular person at home with some materials and stuff and make my own robots. And I think that's so cool about robotics. For engineering, it actually started from my dad. My dad is a civil engineer, and he also took electrical engineering when he was in university. And he would always nerd out to me about different engineering bits like electrical engineering or civil engineering, how we make homes, and actually how we put the wires in homes to make electricity work at home, the lights, the water heater, television, and everything. And it really sparked my interest in engineering. So yeah, and then the next is AI. The really cool thing about AI is that it gives you answers quick. Okay, let's say it's 1 or 2 a.m. at night and I'm still studying for an exam. My teachers are not awake, but hey, at least ChatGPT is there to help me out. Well, every time a student is able to code and the code works well or their projects work fantastic, it gives me such a warm feeling. I'm just so proud. And especially, with younger kids that take NRC, that does take these Kubo coding robots. These kids are in preschool. And these tasks that we do give them to try out is actually quite difficult and it does take them a lot of time. But when they actually are able to get this done and see the robot do the task successfully, it's just such a rewarding feeling. Whenever I see the kids laughing hysterically and smiling at each other, smiling at me, it's a really warm feeling. It is completely natural to feel that way. I always like to put myself into their shoes. If I came to somewhere unfamiliar with adult teachers that I've never seen before, and things that I've never seen before, let's say I've never seen Lego Spike before, it could be pretty daunting. There's nothing wrong with that. What I love to do is take things slow, give some easier tasks first that are easier to complete, and then we can roll into the harder things. And that way, it sparks their confidence and it sparks their interest as well, and they would love to learn more. And that's one way that I really love to teach these kids that are unfamiliar with things. Also, what I really love to do is make teaching really fun, be animated, so that these kids, I can bring out their laughs and giggles so that they're really, really interested in today's class and even the classes in the future. Personally, I believe kids and children should focus on being able to prompt AI properly. I think that is one of the most important things about AI. See, everyone can go to AI like ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, and just say, oh, can you create me an image of a carousel? But maybe the image that was created is not up to par, up to their standards. So we have to think of a way and prompt AI properly. So maybe, oh, I want to create an image of a carousel. I want a lot of neon lights around and many children laughing about. And the carousel is horses and cars as well. And AI can build that. And it will make it even more fun that you know how to prompt AI properly. Another thing is adaptability. Adaptability is one of the key things to learn. We cannot just focus on one AI to learn. For example, if you want to build apps or websites, we can use Thunkable. But there are other programs that are able to do AI mobile app development and websites as well. And that brings me to another point, which is vibe coding. Vibe coding is something that's up and coming, and a lot of people are talking about it right now in the AI space. Now, vibe coding is actually where you prompt the AI and tell it your vibe. Let's say, I want to build a website that is a Pomodoro timer. I want it to have a custom timing and also standard timing. And AI can build the website for you. Now, you may think it's cheating, but you still do have to refine the codes and you have to see, oh, is this what I really want? No. Okay, I have to prompt it this way. Oh, I can fix the codes myself. So this vibe coding thing is really new and you actually brought it into our curriculum. We can actually teach the kids about this. So I think it's really fantastic vibe coding right now. I think a really good quote would be, darkness isn't always a bad thing. Seeds need a dark place to grow. I think that's one of my favorite quotes about all of this. Everyone sees darkness sometimes, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, we need to find the right conditions and the right place, and then we can grow into this beautiful flower. Right here, Empire AI.